That is a big fish. Oh, vibalicious. A little bit of Maldon. Vomit out there. I definitely won't be keeping this guy. Finished my breakfast of champions. Absolutely epic. I have overslept. That was the first cast back out. I'm going to carry on fishing. Alright guys, we have set ourselves a new challenge. Over the next 24 hours, we are going to be staying underneath this bridge and fishing for our food. We've got 24 hours to continuously fish here, chucking out vibes. We're going to be working it all night. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you never know, might get our first mull away on lure. That would be absolutely buzzing. Tide is very high right now and the wind and rain has been pumping all day. So I'm not quite sure if there's going to be any fish here just yet. What I'm going to do, have a couple of flicks and then we're going to set up camp for the night. Well, not going to catch any fish with the lure out of the water. Alright, no luck whilst it's light, but I reckon once we get set up camp and then have a flick when these lights are on above that bridge, fish must turn up because they'll be chasing all the minnows. Let's go and get some stuff set up. This is one of the best tips that I've been given. You just need 2 bits of conduit and 2 bits of timber just to increase the amount of space that you've got inside these swags, because these middle bits do slump in quite a lot and it ends up being a right pain if you're right up against the edge of the tent. Hole saw on the bit of timber, 1 edge of conduit in there, connector in the middle there. And then that just holds the middle of the tent up. Alright, well, this is going to be bed for the night. Let's get all the fishing gear. Just got 1 rod, 2 lures, got a Hardylicious and a Vibalicious. I think one's 100mm, one is 80mm. Just the 2 lures for tonight. Let's start fishing. Need to get some food because I don't have any food with me, so we need to at least get 1 fish because that will be dinner. Let's go fishing. Same again, going to be using a couple different vibes tonight and we're just going to be working it underneath these lights on top of the bridge and hopefully we'll find some fish. First cast. For the night, that is, anyway. First fish for the night, finally. If it's not too big, it'll be a keeper, because I need some food for tonight. It is a monster bream. How is that for a bream? I feel too bad on the tournament, guys, if I take one of these. Mate, get away from my bag. Little bug. Ah, fuck off. Yep, fish on. Yes. That was a better take. Need to bring my measuring mat down here, really. That's a really nice fish. What a beauty. That's a nice fat one, that one. That is an absolute stonker. Get these hooks out. Beautiful fish. Really, really nice one. Beautiful. Gotta get some food for tonight. Have to. I'm already starving. I've had food for about 6 hours already, so it's important we get fish. This would be an EP, came straight to the top. As soon as that lure hit the water, and it's just skipping across. It's not a huge one, but it's legal, so I'm going to keep that, so we've got some food for later on. And then we'll just carry on fishing, see what else we can pick up. Nice one, probably sort of 32, 33. Legal size is 28, I believe. So we'll keep that one. All right, well, at least we've got dinner for later. Thrown in my bag. Yeah, fish on. Yes. Try to get him straight in. Not a bad one. Not a bad one again. Beaut. Get that hook out of him, send him on his way. A fisherman that was fishing over on one of the other pontoons actually came over and asked me what lures I was using and the technique that I was doing. This is exactly what fishing is all about. This bloke ended up being a wealth of knowledge, but still came over to ask me what I was doing. And I'm relatively new to estuary perch fishing, and especially fishing on the river.
You here for the night?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
I just wanted to come down and see what you're doing.
Yeah. Whilst this little possum was mucking it out of my bag, I actually got my lure snagged as well. So I locked up my drag, and then on the next cast, I hooked into something very heavy and pulled the hook straight away because my drag was locked. I was really annoyed about it. So then I taken my drag right back, and that is why in the next bit it is just getting pulled off by a relatively small fish. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on camera. That's not heavy, it's just a little one. Well, there's one more on the Hardylicious, but gutted that I just lost that fish, because that was a big fish. It was very, very heavy. Damn it. That one going back in, can't believe that. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely gutted about that, and I get that little one. It's a joke. Oh.
One more fish.
You can't bite me, mate. Right, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to put the camera away but it will come back out as soon as that rain passes, or if I get a big fish. That's on the Hardylicious. So I have just super glued the tail into that, because I've just found that the tail came out really easily, so I've just super glued the tail into that Hardylicious. But it's a nice vibe, that, nice to cast if anyone hasn't used one of them. This is my first night using one of these Hardylicious vibes. Slowed down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Well, that's a better one, I think. It's just got a bit of oh no, it's just given up completely.
Oh, it looks alright. That's a bit of a swirl, isn't it?
Had me fooled.
And you food, I imagine this is a bit of fish.
No.
Nah.
Had me fooled for a minute.
Oh.
Too bad. Not too bad a fish. Tony's going to keep this one, chuck that in his bag, and see what fish he takes home later. Not a bad one, on the drop as well that was. Hooked right at the bottom of the mouth as well. It's a nice hook up and a nice fish. He was not getting away anytime soon. Look at that.
Never going to get off from that, is he?
Nah, never. That's a very, very nice fish. Nice and fat. Let's get that dehooked. Well, I think I'm just about ready for some food, so I think we'll go and cook that fish up. Have 10 minutes and then carry on fishing, see if we can find that silver ghost. Well, I'm absolutely starving, and the fishing's been very good tonight as well, so looking forward to having some grub and then get fishing again. Two lovely, lovely fillets, and I have not got a frying pan either, so that's just going in a saucepan, annoyingly. Chucking these in, and then we're getting back to fishing. Two beautiful fillets. The meat on them perch are bloody beautiful, nice and white. Bit washed out, that image, but they're going to be good. Don't have any bloody cutlery, do I? Like an idiot. Well, that is one sorry little meal, but bloody beautiful. Oh, mate, yes. Right, I'm going to enjoy this, then I'm going to carry on fishing. See if we can pick up any more good fish, and then might be time for bed. And then we can have a fish in the morning as well. Bloody beautiful. Let's go fishing. Just about to go and take the GoPro out there, but it has started hammering it down. So I'll give it 10 minutes and then we'll go for a fish. Well, ho ho ho, that is a stonking bream. Look at that. But definitely still not the fish that I really want. The fish that I really want is that elusive silver ghost, and hopefully the next one will be a bite from that. Well, it is currently midnight. We are still hooking up, still finding fish in good numbers. There's a lot of smaller, skinnier fish about as well, but we're still getting some good ones in the mix every now and then. I'm still waiting for that mulloway as well. This cast, this is the one, mulloway, on the cast.
Yeah, we are. I've got two mates that live at Donovan's, so both own shacks.
Whoa,
Whoa!
whoa, that's something better. Okay, this is definitely something heavier and better here, unless I've foul hooked something.
Yeah. Well, I've got the net this time.
just about hooked, I think. That looked like it was in the back. Still not seen it. It's in the back.
It's in the back.
Damn!
Lively fish.
Thank
you.
Tiny one as well. Well,
It's sort of amusing.
yeah, that's what you'd call embarrassing. I had a very brief thought that was going to be a massive EP or a small mulloway for a minute. Ends up just being a small EP because I hooked it right in the back there. Unfortunately for this little guy. Let's get him back in.
Ridiculous.
We go again. That was gutting.
Sorry. Yeah, I like that cast.
Come on.
Yeah, well done.
Just on that drop again. Just a couple of little twitches. Getting that vibe falling back down. Just continuous tonight. These size guys are in thick numbers and they absolutely love the vibes. Get this guy back.
But you really wouldn't think a possum acid rain.
Yeah.
He's on.
It's a very, very light bite, that. Tiny little EP. Surf it at the top. A bit more fight in it.
Yeah, I don't think he
Oh, it's not tiny actually, it's not bad. Not big. But on the hard body, they're a sick fish. Big tail on them, massive eyes. A true predator. Very cool fish. Lost it? Alright guys, well that's been a bloody good night. My back is absolutely killing me. So I'm going to get an hour or so's kip and then head straight back down, start flicking them lures again. And fingers crossed it'll be a monster EP or a mulloway. I'll see you in the morning. I have overslept. Let's get some lures out, start casting. First off, get the waterproofs on, start fishing for sunrise. Alrighty, let's catch some breakfast. Let's begin. I'm going to start off on the Hardylicious, start casting around, see if there's any fish about. Let's get straight back into it. Alrighty, first cast. See if I can find one. I think I'm only going to have a couple of casts of this one and then I'll change back out to the Vibalicious. Just get a bit of further casting on that because there's a bit of a breeze up now. Further distance, get it right out into that middle and a quicker sink as well. Alrighty, we've all seen that lure in this video already. That's what we're chucking out now, something a little bit heavier. Something that's going to get down to the bottom a lot quicker. Fish on.
Fish on.
No, came off.
Fish off.
Oh, that was annoying. First cast of that Barbalicious as well. Yep, fish on. It's gonna be a little one, but if it's legal, I'm keeping it for brekkie. Perfect eating size for me. Very early 30s, so it's a legal fish on the Barbalicious. I'm going to put this out of its misery, and this is going to be breakfast when the sun comes up. Beautiful. Let's carry on fishing. Well, I'll tell you what a fantastic night of fishing. I've completely lost count, but I'd say it's around 35, 40 fish in the end that we've actually landed. 2 bream and an absolute multitude of different sizes in EPs. I've actually only caught my first estuary perch probably about 6 weeks ago now. So a few sessions like this have been absolutely epic, and I absolutely love it. I'm looking forward to cooking this up as well for breakfast, because the meat on these is bloody fantastic. I'll tell you, it is delicious. And what I'm just going to do for the rest of the morning is just cast the lure directly into the flow of water, so upstream, and then just bouncing the vibe back very, very slowly back towards me. Most predator fish would be facing into the current, so hopefully we'll bounce that back into one of its nose whilst that sun is rising. Well, for not bringing any food with me and just a tiny bit of water, I've not done too badly. I did not really plan very well for this trip. Just bought the swag. I just wanted to get down here as quick as possible. So that's all I chucked in the car was 1 fishing rod, a couple of lures, all the camera gear and my swag. Huge shout out to anyone that's following along at the minute. I would have just hit 3,000 subscribers when you watch this video. So I just want to say a massive thanks to everyone that watches, likes and comments on all the videos. And as always, if you've enjoyed this one, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. I really appreciate it. Vomit out there. Well, I'm getting very hungry now. I think it's just about time for some breakfast. This is going to be our last cast before breakfast. We're going to fillet that fish up, keep the skin on, scale it, keep the skin on, fillet it, fry it, and that'll just be our breakfast. Fried fish for breakfast. Not the most healthiest of breakfasts, but when you're living underneath a bridge for 24 hours, anything would do. Let's get some food, because I am starving. Alrighty, let's get this fish scaled. Nice. 2 lovely fillets, skin on as well. Beautiful. Let's get these cooked up because I am, said it once and I'll say it again, starving. Let's get these nice and crispy. I'm not going to say it's the most appetizing fish that I've ever cooked, but not a bad spot. Look how beautifully white that meat is in there. It's going to be difficult eating that without a fork. Taste test as always. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Australia, man, you have to love it. Life is good. I think what we might do this morning, pack up the swag and then go for a fish in the estuary. So if you're keen on that, hang around. I'm going to pack the swag up, finish my breakfast of champions, and then we'll go for a flick in the estuary. All right, we are done under the bridge, mission complete. Let's go for a fish in the estuary. Well guys, we did head down to the estuary, but as soon as I got the drone out, I ended up crashing the drone because it was very strong wind and then we did not find any fish. So I'm gonna leave the video here. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you're new, hit that like button if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.